Hello everyone. So today we'll continue with our CAT previous year question series, and this will be the LRDI set number 80 from CAT 2017 paper. Now we'll look at the question. So the question says, simple happiness index or SHI of a country is computed on the basis of three parameters: social support S, freedom of life's choices F, and corruption perception C. Each of these three parameters is measured on the scale of 0 to 8 integers only. A country is then categorized based on the total score obtained by summing the scores of all the three parameters, as shown in the following table. So after summing up the total score obtained in all the three parameters, if this total sum is between 0 to 4, the country is categorized as very unhappy, 5 to 8 unhappy, and similarly till 20 to 24 very happy. Okay. So the following diagram depicts the frequency of the scores in SFNC of 10 countries A, B, C, D, E, F till Z. Such 10 countries are there, and the frequency distribution of the scores of SFNC is given. So for example, if we talk about S, there are three threes, there is three fours, there are two fives, and there is 1 6 and 1 7 respectively for S. If we talk about the distribution of 10 the scores of 10 countries, and similarly for FNC. So if we talk about, if we uh, write down the distribution of all S, F and C, we'll see that S की distribution क्या है? S में we know that there are three threes, three, 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 total 10 होंगे, क्योंकि 10 कंट्रीज की बात हो रही है, 10 कंट्रीज को हमारा S का स्कोर हम डिस्ट्रीब्यूट कर रहे हैं. थ्री फोर्स है, फोर, फोर, फोर. वी हैव टू फाइव्स, S is of blue, ठीक है, ब्लू कलर का S है. We have 2 5, 1 6, and 1 7. If we talk about F's, which is yellow color, we know we have two ones, 1 2, two threes, 1 4, three fives, and 1 7. Okay, if we talk about C, C is of green color. We know there is 1 1. There are three twos. There are four threes. Then there is 1 4 and 1 6. This is the distribution of S, F, and C. Further, the following are known. We know that A and C jointly have the lowest total score, which is 7, with identical scores in all the three parameters. They got identical scores in all the three parameters, and total उनका score है 7. So that means S का दोनों में same score है, F का दोनों में same score है, and C का दोनों में same score है. If we look at this distribution, how is it possible कि A plus A का score 7 आ जाए और C का A and C basically दोनों का score 7 हो? How is it possible? We know 7 को हम कैसे डिस्ट्रीब्यूट कर सकते हैं? It can be either 2 2 3, it can be either 3 3 1, or it can be 4 2 1, or it can be 1 1 5. ऐसे भी possible है. ये सब distribution possible है for 7. ठीक है. So for 2 2 3 to happen, there needs to be, basically, for this to happen, for A2 and C to have 2 2 and 3, अगर ये distribution है, we know that S cannot be 2 because S starts from 3. So if we take 3 3 common from S, let's say if we take these both are common, F does not have two twos to give to A and C respectively. It has only 1 2. So we know that this configuration is not possible. Let's talk about 3 3 1. Is it possible? Let's say S is one of the threes because it cannot be one. C cannot be one because it has only one one. It cannot give one to both A and C. F has to be the only one, and C can be the other three. So this is one configuration possible for A and C. Is 4, 2, and 1 possible? One cannot be taken up by C and S because S starts with 3 and C only has 1 1. It needs to be have two ones for both C and A. So 4 can be S, F can be 1. Instead of circling, let's underline it this time. 4 can be S, 1 can be F, and 2 can be C. This is also possible. One configuration, this is possible. Is 115 possible? S cannot take 1, C cannot take 1. So there cannot be two factors. Only F can take 1. So two factors having 1 is not possible. So 115 is also not possible. So these two configurations are only possible that either S can be 3, F can be 1, C can be 3, or S can be 4, F can be 1, and C can be 2 for A and C. Okay, this is the only way. These two are the only ways for A and C to have 7. We are done with the first statement. Second says Zuma has a total score of 17. What can be the maximum total score? 7 plus 7 plus 6. If someone has these three parameters, this can be the maximum score, which is how much? 20. But Zuma has a score of 17. Okay. Now, if we look at the third condition, all the three countries with categories which categorized as happy. Okay, so there are three countries which are categorized as happy. So having a total score between 14 and 19 have the highest score in exactly one parameter. Okay, so there are three countries with the highest score having exactly in one parameter. So the one we discussed right now, 776, which is the maximum possible value, we calculated it to be 20. It is not possible because we just saw that the maximum highest score a one country can have is only one. ये इसमें लिखा है थर्ड statement में that all the three countries which are categorized as happy have the highest score in exactly one parameter. So there can only be one parameter in which a country can have highest score. So there cannot be a country having all the three parameters ka highest score. So 20 cannot be the maximum. So what can be the maximum? Let's say अगर हम ये वाला 7 कंसिडर कर रहे हैं, हम S फैक्टर को मैक्सिमम लेके चल रहे हैं. So what can be the maximum score for this country having the S का parameter as the highest? Maximum score क्या है? एक तो 7 ले लेगा वो. It cannot take this 7, so it has to take 5 to get the maximum score. 12. It cannot take this 6 because it can have only one maximum parameter, which is this 7. So 7 plus 5 plus 4, which is how much? 16. So the maximum value it can have is 16. If we talk about maximizing the F parameter, which is this 7, what is the maximum value it can take? 7 plus 6 plus 4, which is 17. And if we maximize the parameter C, which is 6, so it can take the values what? 6 plus 5 plus 6, which is 17 again. So these are the maximum possible values. If we maximize the S parameter, maximum possible value is 16. If we maximize F parameter, maximum possible value is 17. And if we maximize the C parameter, maximum possible value is 17. And we know that Zuma has a score of 17. So Zuma is someone who is either maximized on parameter F or on parameter C, because maximum value in this set we can have is 17. which is and which is the one with zuma. ठीक है, तो या फिर तो वो एफ पैरामीटर में मैक्सिमाइज कर रही है या फिर वो सी पैरामीटर में मैक्सिमाइज कर रही है, विच बट वी डोंट नो विच वन येट. ठीक है. नाउ कमिंग टू द क्वेश्चंस, व्हाट इज एमडास स्कोर इन एफ. ए का स्कोर बताना है एफ में. सो ए का स्कोर कैसे कैसे पॉसिबल था, या फिर तो 3-3-1 या फिर 4-2-1, ये दो पॉसिबल केसेस आए थे हमारे पास ए और सी के लिए टू मेक 7. वी कैन सी 3-1-3, 3-3-1 और 4-1-2, 4-2-1. In both the cases, the F parameter has the value of 1. S can shift from 3 to 4. C can shift from 2 to 3. But F in both the cases has the ये circle वाला case भी and this underline वाला case भी. In both the cases, F is having a F parameter has having a value of what? 1. So what will be the AMDA score in F? Be it any case, the value in F will remain constant, which is 1. One done with the first question. Coming to the second question, what is Zuma score in S? हमें Zuma का स्कोर निकालना है S में. Now that Zuma, either she can maximize in F or she can maximize in C. If she maximizes in C, her score in S would be 6. 6 plus 5 plus 6. If she maximizes in F, her score in S will be 6 again. 6 plus 7 plus 4. So in both the cases, her score in S would be 6. ठीक है, तो इसका आंसर क्या हो जाएगा? Again, like the similar question, be it any case, her score in S would be 6. Done with second question also. Coming to the third question. It says B and D, two countries categorized as happy, are tied with the same score. What is the maximum score they can have? ठीक है, we know that Z is someone who is having a score of 17. Happy category is from 14 to 19. We can see 14 से 19 की happy category है. And B and D are other two countries categorized as happy. So एक तो 17 ही है happy में. दूसरी जो दो countries आ रही हैं which are categorized as happy are B and D. So these three countries would be categorized as happy. We can have at max three countries because यहाँ पे given है हमें कि all the three countries. So only three countries are there as happy, which are Z, B and D now according to this question. So Z अगर 17 है, so what is the maximum value B and D can have because they both have the same total score. Let's say case number 1 की बात करते हैं. Case number 1 where Z is 17 with F as the maximum. तो उसका स्कोर कितना हो जाएगा? S, F और C में F में उसका मैक्सिमम है तो 7, S में उसका है 6 और C में उसका है 4. ठीक है, सो बेसिकली ये केस की बात हो रही है अभी. दूसरा केस क्या होगा? लेट्स पुट इट इन ऑरेंज. केस 2, शी इज मैक्सिमाइजिंग इन C. सो उसका केस 2 क्या हो जाएगा? दिस विल बी द केस 2. S, F and C would be 6, 5 and 6. This will be the case 2. Now we know that all the three countries which are categorized as happy have the highest score in exactly one parameter. So in this case, what is the highest parameter? F. And in this case, which is the highest parameter? C. So जो बाकी दो होंगी countries, let's talk about case number 1 पहले. This is the score of Z. अब score of B and D निकालना है हमें जो same है. This is the score of Z and score of B और D निकालना है हमें जो सेम है और उसको मैक्सिमाइज करना है हमें. हमें पूछा गया है कि व्हाट कैन बी द मैक्सिमम स्कोर बी एंड डी कैन हैव. ठीक है, तो केस नंबर 1 में score of Z is 17 and case 2 also score of Z is 17. So if we talk about case number 1, which is this green case. What will be the maximum value B can have? हमें पता है B and D. Let's say B is the one maximizing in S. So इसका S में कितना स्कोर हो जाएगा? 7. Now what is the maximum F it can take? 7 तो B ले गया था, Z ले गया था. So maximum F it can take is 5 and maximum क्या बोलते हैं C it can take is what? 3. Because if अगर उसने 7 लिया हुआ है तो 6 तो ले नहीं सकता. Talking about D, उसका maximum किधर होगा? C में, which is 6. अब क्या क्या ले गया? 7 तो क्या बोलते हैं S ले गया, 6 Z ले गया. उसके पास S में क्या बचा? 5 एंड B में F में क्या बचा उसके पास? 5 अगेन. सो मैक्सिमम स्कोर कितना हो गया? ये 16. ये मैक्सिमम कितना हो गया? ये 12. 8 + 7 15, which is not same. So B has to, B का मैक्सिमम पॉसिबल इज 15, D का मैक्सिमम पॉसिबल इज 16. If they need to be common, D needs to step down to 15. So इसमें इन दोनों में मैक्सिमम कॉमन क्या हो सकता है? 15 मैक्सिमम कॉमन हो सकता है केस 1 में. अब हम केस 2 की बात करते हैं, द येलो ऑरेंज केस. ठीक है, मैक्सिमम Z ने मैक्सिमम 6 में लिया है. लेट्स से हम B को मैक्सिमम दे रहे हैं S में, तो 7 इसमें B का जो 7 है S वो B का है. अब हम येलो केस की बात कर रहे हैं, तो वो F में मैक्सिमम कितना ले सकता है? 5, बिकॉज 7 तो वो ले नहीं सकता F वाला, बिकॉज ही इज मैक्सिमाइजिंग इन S. And then again in C, what is the maximum he can take? In C, the maximum he can take is 4. If we talk about D, he is maximizing in F. So in F, he would be 7. In S, we know that both 6 and 7 are booked, so the maximum we can take is 5. And in C, both 6 and 4 are booked, the maximum we can take is 3. So what are these values? 9 + 7 16. D का जा रहा है, B का जा रहा है, sorry, और D का कितना जा रहा है maximum? 8 + 7 15. Again, the maximum possible value it can take is 15, not 16, because D 15 तक ही जा पा रहा है in case 2, and in case 1 B 15 तक ही जा पा रहा है. So D has to step down 1 in case 1, and in case 2 B has to step down 1 to match 15. So जो common value जो आ रही है, जो ये maximum possible score they can have is what? 15 together. 16 तक वो जा रहे हैं, बट वो दोनों नहीं जा रहे हैं, उनमें से कोई एक जा पा रहा है. Given that they tied with the same total score, it can be only 15. It cannot go to 16 because only one can go till 16 in both the cases, not both. ठीक है? So I hope this logic was clear to everyone. अब के क्वेश्चन 4 की बात हो रही है. If B scored 16 and D scored 15, तो यानी कौन से केस की बात हो रही है इधर? B के 16 है, D के 15 है. तो यानी केस 2 की बात हो रही है, क्योंकि केस 1 में तो B का 15 है, D का 16 है. Then what is the maximum number of countries with score of 13? अगर हम केस 2 की बात कर रहे हैं, केस 2 में तो S में कौन सी 3 वैल्यूज जा चुकी हैं? 6 7 और 5. ये 3 वैल्यूज जा चुकी हैं S की. F की कौन सी 3 वैल्यूज जा चुकी हैं? 5 5 और 7. ये 3 वैल्यूज जा चुकी हैं. C की कौन सी वैल्यूज जा चुकी हैं? 6 4 और 3. 6 4 और 3, ये 3 वैल्यूज जा चुकी हैं. These 9 values are totally booked by Z, B and D. Up then, what is the maximum number of countries with a score of 13? We know that there is this one country, blue में जो मैं डाल रहा हूँ, someone can have this 5 5 and 3 and make a score of 13. उसके बाद the maximum possible score is 4 + 4 + 3, which is 11. 8 + 3. So we know that there can be only this one country 5 5 3 which can make a score of 13. तो इसका आंसर क्या है? What can be the maximum number of countries with a score of 13? There can be only one country with a score of 13 after this happens. Okay. So I hope this set was clear to everyone. I think this was a pretty decent and simple set. And for any further queries, you can reach out to us on the following number, and you can reach out to us on WhatsApp or the given email ID. Thank you, everyone.